What a career for the former North Carolina great, two-time All-NBA, eight-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, gold medalist, 22 seasons as mentioned, and I believe still dunking at 40. When you got the call, if we had a hoop out here right now, what kind of dunk could you pull off right now? Maybe not with the suit, but in celebration of getting into the Hall of Fame.
I could probably give you the traditional one-leg, one-hand dunk, and we'll see what happens after that.
What was it like for you, Vince, when you got the call? What was your first reaction?
To be in the finalist list is top-notch in itself. That's the consideration, and to get the call on April Fool's Day was kind of I needed a moment just to process it and make sure this was real. It took everything to not tell the great Jerry Colangelo, "Are you sure?" just to make sure. But no, it's a wonderful moment. I have such appreciation for the Hoop Hall of Fame, and obviously it is the elite of the elite in the Hall, and I get to be a part of it is still so surreal.
When you got the call, where did your mind take you as far as your career? What came up first?
Well, first of all, when I got the call, I had to go outside just to make sure I got some fresh air, just in case I needed some. But it just the journey in general. You played 22 years. There's a lot of moments that has happened that has been very influential and close to my heart. But it's just going through the process all of these years, and you start from high school, and you just you have that dream of making it to the NBA. When you get to the NBA, you have the dream of for me winning the dunk contest or being in the dunk contest and playing as long as possible. And then after that, once you retire, you start to hear Hall of Fame. And for me personally, I was just like, I'm not sure, but it'd be great to be considered. And not only was I considered, I got the opportunity to actually step foot through those doors, and it's unreal.
It always strikes me that players who have accomplished so much to get into the Hall are still so moved by it.
Yes.
You've had so many great moments in your career. For many of us watching, we're like, of course he's a Hall of Famer. Why do you think it is so emotional for someone to receive that call?
For me, it's emotional because I have a great appreciation for it. And I think that's where the emotions come from me because, yes, I played the game and I've had friends, of course you are, like you said. But, until you receive that call, the reality is what was bliss for me. I was like, okay, it is real. Okay, and now you hear it, but I just needed to hear it for me to believe it, I think. And my appreciation for the Hall of Fame, my cousin, watching T-Mac in there, I was like a proud cousin in 2017, and it just made me proud. And, my heart was beating at that time. So for a very long time, some of the friends that I've seen go in, that I've played against, are in there. I was like, wow, what an honor for the, like I said, the elite that are in there. I get a chance to be a part of that. I mean, unreal.
For any player, you've had help. You've had mentorship
Absolutely.
Along the way. Where does your gratitude take you first?
Obviously,
it helped you.
It starts with the high school coach, Coach Brinkerhoff, where he started. He studied the game. He studied the professional coaches, and his approach to me and with me was in preparation for being in that environment. Obviously, then moving on to the great Dean Smith. I was a part of his last team, and then Bill Guthridge, and then you move on to the NBA. And being that I played 22 years, I had a lot of teammates. And I think I had the most teammates in NBA history because of it. So, and there's a few of them out there. Rod Strickland, one of my former teammates, shout out to him. But I've played with so many people, whether it's been 10 days, a month, year, whatever, and they've had a huge part of my career for preparation, challenging me, pushing me, and that is another thing that I thought about. It's like subconsciously they've been so influential in my preparation of feeling comfortable on the court to be myself.
What do you think Dean Smith would have said to you? You shared the call with him.
I don't know. It's because Coach Smith, he comes at you in ways that you never expect. And it's like, he and Coach Guthridge, because Coach Guthridge would be right there with him, and I'd get that handshake from Coach Guthridge, and he would tell me how proud he is, and obviously he would, and Coach Smith would have a great story about the Hall of Fame himself. So I think to see the smile and a story would tell it all without him having to say it.
Coach Cuthbert would have said something funny, too.
100%. 100%. That's what's so great about that.
If Vince had said, "Thank you, Coach," Bill probably would have said, "You're welcome, player."
Exactly what he would say.
Vince,
I love those guys.
congratulations,
Thank you.
man. Congratulations.